A smile may seem simple, but it holds incredible potential to transform your cleaning or restoration business into something better. In today's episode, we will analyze the power of positivity in creating what we might call cheerleader customers who rave about your service. And to do this, we welcome a frequent guest, Steve Toburen, the founder of Homefront Success. Steve, how's your smile today?
My smile is there.
Perfect. Let's talk about that because smiling is something we do with friends, family, when we're happy, when we're laughing. But what about business? Your technicians going out there. You wrote a newsletter about this. Why is that so important?
Well, it's real simple, Jeff. Two reasons. First of all, we're mostly talking to owners and managers of cleaning and restoration businesses. And so you probably spend as much waking hours with your employees as you do with your spouse. So, first of all, I say hire smiling people, have a smiling culture in your business because people who smile, it just changes the whole ambience, the whole culture, and you're going to have more fun, and you deserve to have fun. So, you mentioned about technicians. And Jeff, I'll tell you what, the average technician is a pretty sad sack individual. And it's because they don't know. They don't know any of this stuff. And the biggest thing I can tell you to share with your people is my 80% principle, which is 80% of how you get those online reviews, 80% of how you get five-star cheerleaders is based not on the size of your truck mount or the pH of your pre-spray, but simply because they feel good about you. It's based on the relationship. 80% the relationship between the customer and the person doing the work, your technician. And that's absolutely crucial.
So, Steve, when you hire new technicians, you can tell probably in the interview if they're going to smile or not. They're that kind of person, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
And the biggest thing I can tell you with technicians is pick your battles, hire the smile. I give a 3 hour seminar on this, and you can just basically dial it down to hire the smile. You can teach them all this other stuff. You can teach them how to run the machine, etc. You can't really, you can't force somebody to smile. So that's my number one suggestion. And then beyond that, you got to build a culture where smiling just happens automatically. And especially share with your technicians just how important it is in the home. In fact, you want to tie it to a number of things regarding their performance.
So you have a team of techs. They're generally smiling people. They're happy. You talk to them about all this. What kind of training or role playing or anything else can you do to help them take it to the next level?
That's a very good point, Jeff. Role playing. We had an hour staff meeting in our company every week, and at least half of it was involved where role playing, where we would have one of our office staff get up and be the customer, the residential customer. That's what we're normally talking about for cleaning and restoration with smiling, is the customer under a traumatic situation. And boy, it's not just water damages. Nobody feels good about having someone come into their home. So we would role play and hit our technicians with different scenarios, different ways of response, and then see how well they would handle it. We would go ahead and criticize and promote afterwards. So that was huge role playing. We literally gave them a script, an outline to follow, and we taped it to their clipboard. And then the other thing we would do is when we did get that five-star review, I would save them all up. And then at our next staff meeting, we'd call people out. We'd say, stand up, Charlie. Here's what Mrs. Jones said about you. We'd read it out. And then I swear to you, spontaneously, the entire company would burst into applause. And then, I'd kick in a little something extra. I'd say, here, Charlie, here's 20 bucks cash. Kudos to you on that 5-star review. And that was huge. I call it recognize and reward. And it's all based on smiling, just simply smiling, Jeff.